Alright guys, and we are back. This is Andrew with LiveSportsTalk here. Now we're going to swing things over to the NHL, so I'm going to introduce Ed, and he'll come on in and tell you what's going on. All you, Ed.
Alright. Hey guys, it's July, so it's weird that there's been so much hockey news, but there really has been. Since I was on last week, we've had Shea Weber stayed with the Nashville Predators. They matched a huge offer sheet that Philadelphia had presented him. It wasn't too surprising. I predicted that would happen last week. It did. Another thing was Rick Nash was traded. Rick Nash was traded from the Columbus Blue Jackets to the New York Rangers. It was one of the few teams that people had really speculated about. Columbus received Artem Anisimov, Brandon Dubinsky, a first-round pick, among other things. It was a huge deal. Lots of players sent around. Huge for the league. It's going to be interesting. I think it will improve Columbus, especially since Rick Nash was discontent there. And then it will improve New York because they needed a scoring piece. You saw that in the playoffs last year. Probably the number one reason for their early playoff fallout was they didn't have a go-to scorer. That's what Nash will be. The biggest thing I would say, though, in recent days was, I think it was just yesterday, Alex Semin signed with the Carolina Hurricanes. The Hurricanes have had a very impressive offseason. This is coming after they got Jordan Staal back on draft day. They're probably a team I'm most high on right now. I predict them to win the Southeast Division. And the Southeast Division has really just been a weak division in the NHL. But really, they have a contender now. It's a team that I could look at finish second in the Eastern Conference, third or fourth in points, because the Atlantic Division does have so many good teams, but they'll be second in the Eastern Conference, I predict. I think it's a team that you can look to make a deep playoff run. I look at Cam Ward to be a Vezina nominee next year. They've got a young defense improving, and bringing in those two scorers, it's going to be a great offense. Carolina is the team I bet on for next year that's probably one of the more underrated ones. If you have to make a bet on who's going to do big things, I take Carolina. They're a team probably a lot of people aren't talking about because they are the Carolina Hurricanes. They're going to have an impressive season, I guarantee it. And that's really it. Not a lot of hockey today.
So that is it for us and our hockey update. You can comment, like, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at LiveSportsTalk. And this is part of our podcast on Spreaker.com. Thanks, and keep watching. Peace.